fellas, welcome back to another video, man. You guys see, man, getting back to work on the OBS. It's been a while. We've been trying to get that turbo done on my truck, but here we are, man, back to the OBS. I'm trying to switch it up for y'all. OBS, my single cab, the C6, a little bit of everything, man. Got to finish up this 4-link. If you guys haven't seen part 1, that video is going to be right here. But as you guys know, this is part 2. Just want to finish up the OBS so we get the bed back on, paint all this up, make it clean, get this thing on the road, man. Drive it around for a bit, and then eventually do that trans engine swap, do our wheels and everything, man. You guys know this is about to be a crazy build. You guys see it, not too much left to do. Like I said, just making some final touches, getting those rear coilover mounts so we can finally go ahead and put our coilovers on the rear. What else we got, bud? What's left to do?
So now all we got to get is this coilover brace or mount tacked into the C-notch so we can mount our coilovers to it. And then we'll make 2 little ears or tabs here to mount to our coilovers. After that, get our panhard bar all welded up, kind of get it in there fitted right, and that should be pretty much it, you know? Get her on the ground and test her out for the first time.
And real quick, once again, want to go ahead and shout out Max Speed and Rush for supplying us with the 4-link kit. It came with not everything, but the essentials, the bars for the sides, brackets, front and rear. You're gonna have to do a little bit of customization here, getting plates here and there. This bar as well, so there it is, man. So we just took the bar out. First thing is go ahead, clean it up, get that tacked on, welded up, and then we'll go ahead and finish our brackets, put in our coilovers. All right, so first thing we're gonna go ahead and get done is we're gonna get 4 coilover mounting brackets. So got the sheet of metal, go ahead, cut those up, get it done and on the road. Let's get straight to it.
All right, so yeah, essentially we're gonna cut these out with this 1/4-inch plate right here. This hole right here is cut out so we can slide over the bar that we mounted into the C-notch. We'll then drill holes and mount to our coilovers to hold them in place.
And there you have it, got our brackets made. Like I said, those are just gonna slide onto this mounting point that was previously right here. So we'll go ahead, get that back on, get it welded up, and that's it, man. All right, so we have our mounting bar in with the brackets for our coilovers. Let's put them in, bud. Really all that's left is getting everything welded up. Everything's already pretty much aligned well. So as you can see, everything at the moment is only tacked on. So like that, there's a few people asking me about these, about how the coilovers mount. And that's it right there. There it is though, man. That's the overall idea right there. So like I said, get everything in, get it all welded up, and then get this thing on the ground, man. We got to get the OBS back going. All right, there we got our axle back in, and as you can see, also got our coilovers in. So now, put the wheels on and put the truck down, and then go ahead and do that panhard bar. All right, moment of truth. Put in the truck's weight on all the welds, see if it holds.
See.
Touchdown, fellas. So now that we have the truck down, everything looks good. Holding solid, fellas. Last thing is the panhard bar, which is right here. We're trying to figure out a way to get it onto our setup. Typically on OBS, they'll have the panhard bar that goes straight and then has a curve or some type of angle to it just because of the diff. So ours obviously doesn't have that, it's just a straight bar. So we're gonna see if we can make it work. So with a straight bar like this, we're slightly more limited to where we could put it just because of clearance. So right now we're thinking about putting it right here. Just gonna tack it on to the diff there, onto our frame here, tack it on, and we'll just see how that fits and go from there. All right, you guys see, got the panhard bar in, got this side mounted, that side mounted. So now we'll go ahead and perform the hop test. Make sure it clears, which as you can see, looks good, fellas. What you think, bud?
It's gonna work.
We were thinking about buying one of those bars that do curve, but we said if we can make the straight one work, we'll just keep it. And as you can see, looks like it's gonna work out pretty well. You guys see, man, the 4-link is passing all the tests, man. That was really the last piece to getting the 4-link done. Obviously, you know, we still want to clean it up, sand all the rust off, paint it, get all that done. We'll do that another time, but yeah, see, we got the main, most of it done, which is most important for finally being finished with this 4-link. Definitely one of the more tedious, harder jobs we've done. Of everything we've done.
Sure has. It's been a hassle, but we got it done.
And y'all see, man, now we can finally move on to the next thing for the OBS. But like I was saying, right now, everything is only tacked on, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and get that all welded up, get it strong and secure. And that's pretty much it, man. That's gonna wrap this one up. Y'all see it? Ooh. Let's go ahead and weld it up, man. All right, but there you have it. Got our pan hard bar in. Like I said, just finished welding that all up. Got our welds. Still gonna make some small reinforcements later, just to secure it more, but got it all welded up. It's still gonna make more changes later down the line. Yeah. So for now, just for the sake of the video, this is a complete 4-link system right here, fellas. Check it out, check it out. That's the complete system right there. So in the future, I'll be making another video, obviously, like I said, cleaning it up.
Get the frame all painted up, the differential painted up, you know, all the bars, everything we welded up in there. Get it all painted up, looking nice. And, you know, we got new coilovers in there, so we can't have them sitting in there with the nasty, you know, little surface rust frame.
Yeah, I see it though, man. Check it out. There you have it, fellas. You see it? Complete 4-link system. And so one of the last few touches we're gonna do to the 4-link, just to make it a little bit stronger, just to enforce this mounting point right here, because we only have 2 bolts. We're gonna try to get another 3rd one in, but also add a plate that goes from the frame to the bracket. So we're gonna go ahead and use this plate of steel, cut it. It's already got that angle, get the shape we need, and then just slap it on. So as you can see, that plate's just gonna go on like that onto the frame, to the back of that plate, just to strengthen that bracket right there. And there you have it. Went ahead and shaped these up. So we'll go ahead, like I said, gonna bolt these on, not weld them. And then right now we'll just go ahead and drill the holes, get those bolts in. Then it should be that much more secure. And there are some brackets that directly bolt into the existing bolt holes. Obviously we didn't have it, we didn't buy it. And we had already went with this method right here, which still works just fine. So I guess it just depends on how you want it done. This is perfectly fine. Check out the neighbor's Toyota though, man. What you guys think about doing a build like this? A little 4x4 build. Imagine that with an LS. That would go crazy. But we did already build a mini truck. You guys know, man, the original subscribers, the thing that started the channel, the Datsun 510, we still got it. We got plans for it on the future. Don't think we forgot about the truck, man. We got more things coming for this truck. People that are here for the Datsun, we didn't forget. This is the main part. What we're really excited for right here is once we get this thing swapped, man. Right now it has the 4.3, that little Vortec, but there's definitely some crazy plans in the future. Maybe a Hellcat swap, 5.0, Barracuda. There's a bunch of people saying we should do just a bunch of crazy swaps, man. Definitely, I'll tell you guys one thing though. It's definitely gonna be something different, something not common at all. That's what we gotta do, right?
Not at all, you know. Gotta make it a little bit different, give a new taste to it, make it sizzle, something different.
As far as transmission, you guys know we gotta go with that manual, man, but there's also people saying we should go with a 10-speed.
10-speed sounds good, but you know, if truck's a manual, we gotta keep it a manual, so gotta stay tuned and figure out which one.
You guys know we're not there yet though, man. Once we get this 4-link finished, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and paint up the frame, axle, all that, get the bed back on, and then get started on that. You guys know, still gotta finish my single turbo too though. You guys know we're gonna start the turbo on that already, so get that to the tuner, get that going, get some racing footage. I wanna start doing a little more racing footage for you guys, especially if I got that single turbo in that 5.3. It's only right, man, it's only right. But for now, once we get this all put back together, just gonna cruise it with the 4.3 for now, until, like I said, we finish the single turbo on my truck, get that truck finished for you guys. A lot of people are waiting for us to finish that build, so you guys know we gotta focus on that first, while at the same time getting a little OBS content for you, a little bit of vet content for you as well. So y'all know the deal, man. And as he said, this truck already has a manual, man. You guys see it, so that's why right now we're leaning towards just keeping it a manual. You see the 3-foot pedals. So right now, that was one of the benefits to getting the manual. It's easy to do a manual swap, T56 or something like that, when it's already manual. So there you guys have it. Quick little rundown of what to expect from the OBS, man. There's still a lot more to come for this truck. So that's it. That's gonna wrap up the Ford link on the OBS. You guys see what's behind me, man. I think what everybody's waiting to be seen done is a single turbo on the single cab here. That's all that's left for the truck, man. It's pretty much ready, good to go. There's only one last thing I'm deciding to do on the truck before I really get all that set up. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm kind of pushing for a new cam, thinking about going for a BTR. Right now, what I have is a Texas Speed Stage 2, which is not bad, but it could be a little more aggressive. It's not that aggressive of a cam. A lot of you have said it, even in the comments, the chop on this truck isn't that crazy. You can hear a little bit, but it's not that crazy because it is a mild cam. So I'm thinking about going with maybe a more aggressive one, like I said, BTR. What y'all think, man? Should I just leave it like that and boost it, say fuck it? Or meanwhile, while I can, before I get it tuned, get a new cam in, and also thinking about doing some APR head bolts, some studs. Then after that, we could probably finally call it a done deal, take it to the tuner, and get this thing finally done, man. And just to show y'all real quick what it sounds like, as you can tell, and keep in mind, this is straight pipes with long tube headers. There's like a very mild chop. You guys let me know in the comments, man. Should I go with something more crazy? Just leave it as is? Kind of tempted just to throw a new one in there. And more as the truck starts to warm up, you can hear the chop even a little more, but still nothing that crazy. If I'm gonna have a truck making 6.7 to the wheels, I want it to sound like it does too. But there you guys have it, man. That's pretty much it for this one. Just gonna wrap this one up. Back to focusing on the single cab, because I know that's what y'all want to see, get this thing finished. I want to get it finished. Trust me, I want to get this thing on the dyno, see what we can push with the stock bottom end 5.3, man. So like, comment, and subscribe to the boy, and we'll see you on the next one, man.